It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
All right, illustrious nerds. So, my colleagues have given me the floor today to talk about the Jimmy Butler trade situation. And I think that in order to really understand it, you have to go all the way back to the beginning with Pat Riley. With Pat Riley, you have a guy who did a really good job recruiting and signing Dwayne Wade to the team. Later on, Dwayne Wade brings on LeBron James and Chris Bosh. And many people forget about what happened to Miami after LeBron left. What most people forget is that the Miami Heat have always coveted one player above all others, Kevin Durant. What ends up happening is after LeBron leaves the Heat and they have Chris Bosh there struggling with blood clot issues, Pat Riley gets this idea to go ahead and sign Kevin Durant. But Kevin Durant's agent tells both the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics that in order for Kevin Durant to come to their team, they have to sign a big man. And that's the reason why the Celtics gave a really large contract to Al Horford, fact check me if you don't believe me, and Hassan Whiteside, a near max. Now, Dwayne Wade at the same time is up for his max extension, and Pat Riley starts playing funny with the money. Won't give him $2 million. Why? Because as Dwayne Wade found out, the Miami Heat had a plan to bring in Kevin Durant, knowing full and well that Dwayne Wade and Kevin Durant didn't get along. So what Dwayne Wade realizes is, hey, these people are trying to get rid of me. And as he had his negotiations, he realized that was actually true. Fast forwarding today, and you see a very similar parallel. The Miami Heat are pursuing a player, De'Aaron Fox, who wants to play with a big, Bam Adebayo, and it becomes clear to the present player, Jimmy Butler, that his time there is ended. So the question is, when you know that your job has a plan to get rid of you, what do you do? Do you sit down and fight for your job? Or do you tell your job, hey, it's time for a graceful exit? How do you tell your team that it's time for the relationship to end? And what you're seeing with Miami and with Jimmy Butler is a struggle to figure out the right way to do that while still maintaining a positive relationship with the fan base. Pat Riley has to say that the reason why they're not paying Jimmy Butler is because he's not available. But let's not get it twisted. Bam Adebayo gets paid $51 million a year, and I believe his contract in 2027. Knowing full well this man only averages about 4 to 10 points a game, it doesn't make any sense. So how do you question one person's availability while giving max money to a person who can't even score with the basketball? That doesn't make sense. At the same time, what most fans don't know is that Jimmy Butler is still the third highest in PER for small forwards, which means with all the games that he's missed, he's still the third best small forward in the NBA. Completely insane. The only player who's even close, I believe, is Franz Wagner. So if you were to sit down and ask yourself, where will his talent level be in a year or two? He's going to end up being probably the fourth or fifth best small forward in the league as he ages and depreciates, which is still enough for about $36 million a year. So him asking for money actually tracks and actually does make sense. And the Heat's argument as to why he doesn't deserve it doesn't actually make sense when you look through the analysis of the numbers. All that you can say is what a coincidence that all this came out at the exact same time as the De'Aaron Fox trade rumors started to ramp up. That's all I have to say about that. Wish you all the best. Thanks for listening to my rant. Take care, everyone.